Morning, everybody. Chad, Adler Farms. Woo! They're waiting on me. First things first. An entire can of WD, an almost entire can of WD-40 on the side by side. Hopefully it doesn't squeak this morning, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's get some cubes. Got them. Oh yeah, they're gonna start mooing at me. Hey, take it easy there, lady. Don't overdo it. Hey, we're going down here, folks. Come on now. Look out, birds. Look out. Look out. Oh man, get out of the way, bird. Well, yeah, you need to move. You need to move, bird. Move. Look out. Okay, seriously though. Easy, Junebug. Look out, Phineas. CJ. Dude, quit making it weird. All right. How's that for smooth and not squeaky? What you thinking? Sunny. Junebug, Franklin. Tipsy. Look, he's getting huge, Patrick. Goodness. CJ. Yep, June the boss of that one. Chickens. Cowboy. Look out, cowboy. Hi, pretty lady. Bunch of cubes right there. All you, man. Oh, and by the way, now remember, we're waiting on some lug posts to set up our Q catch from ArrowQuip. But man, look how pretty that is. And that's not even all of them. Bruce, hang on a minute. Just don't make it weird for like a minute. We've got, I think, 5 more gates over there. No, I'm sorry, 5 more panels, 3 gates. We did feed from inside the panels and it was pretty cool. I can't wait to get the gates up because with the gate, you can drive up, open the gate, pull in. And I know they're made for corralling. I know it's called a corral, but you can use them however you want. Did you know that? Yesterday, Case filmed a video. I'll link it down below. It's pretty good. But we fed, he and Ray and I got inside the corral and fed like cubes over the top. So it's pretty cool. We were able to like get right up next to the animals and pet them while they're eating safely. I mean, you don't stick your arm through there because the animal raises up and then you lose your arm. Pretty cool to be able to get like right on top of Tipsy and pet her. So anyway, hi. So I'll link that down below in case you missed it. Whew. We're out here early this morning though. I think it's like 7:05. Looking beautiful. Speaking of Case, today is a big day in that young man's life. I can't believe he made it. I can't believe it. I can't believe he did it. I'm so proud of him. He did it. He wasn't happy about it, but he did it, and he did it with very little complaining. So here in a couple of hours, we're gonna go do something special with Case. So stick around. It's gonna be pretty stinking slick. This week it's gonna be 100 degrees. He has no idea he's not 6'8", 300 pounds. Actually, he might be 300 pounds. I was kidding. He's every bit. I don't know. We need to weigh him. I got a scale coming for the Q catch. We're going to pour a concrete slab, and we will be able to weigh Bruce. We'll be able to get him in there and weigh him and see what it looks like. But let me dodge the PI. That'll be poison ivy. I want to see these mineral tubs back here. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. What was that? No. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it, Cabela. You like the garlic flavored minerals? So I'm not sure that I actually want to brush hog this yet. It is supposed to be, today is Tuesday, the day you guys are seeing this. It is supposed to be 100 degrees all week with not a chance of rain in sight. I know sometimes you brush hog because you want to burn your pastures, let it burn off the weeds, you know, bake it, I should say, not burn. But there's burning and baking, okay? I'm not sure I want to do that right now with no rain coming, because these longhorns will eat this ragweed and this brush. What's so funny is, I don't want to take the camera off of him. What's so funny is when we first brought the longhorns to the farm, Bruce tried to assert his dominance over every animal on the farm. And you guys were like, boy, he ain't gonna do that very long, because those longhorns are gonna get big. And sure enough, he still tries it. But you can see who's in charge. He don't give up, but they definitely don't put up with it. He's mad too, man. His hair's up. Look at him. Look at him all bristled out. He's so angry right now. He's so angry right now. Come here, buddy. What's the matter? Are they picking on you, Bruce? Are they picking on you? But yeah, I'm not sure I just want to buzz this right now. But then again, it looks awfully good when it's cut. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see. I do have something cool to show you though. As you guys know, when we bought this place, there was about a half-acre pond, and we had a beaver problem. Now, I never actually did dispatch the beaver. He just moved. It dozed. We completely rearranged his home, but remember, he was wrecking the pond. I'm not even sure how it was holding water, but we didn't dispatch him, okay? If I did, trust me, I'd have had him mounted and you'd see him somewhere in the house, because he was giving me fits. Anyway, oh, wait. Hang on. Before I finish that, let me tell you something. Our donkey, Lucy, is bagging up. Right? Let me show you. I'm not sure how close she'll let me get, and I got to be careful. Hang on. You guys see that? Is that a bag? I think I see milk. No, I'm just kidding, but I definitely see. She's definitely bagging up. Look at that. We got a baby donkey in there. We're gonna have a baby donkey. Hi, Lucy. Hi. Look at that. So those of you that have donkeys, what do you think? Is that like a month away? Because remember, June, first time heifer, and we don't know if Lucy's ever been a mom. But June, a first time heifer, man, she got her bag in like mid-February. And then Frank didn't hit the ground until May 12th. So what does this look like? Does that look like a month? 30 days? What do y'all think? Gonna be a daddy? Is he gonna be a daddy there, little donk? It's pretty cool. Actually, I don't wanna, they don't like being messed with when you're eating. Can I say hi? No, I'm just gonna let her eat. So anyway, pretty cool. And some of you guys call these squirrel moments where you jump around. I don't really care. If it's a squirrel moment, dog moment, giraffe moment, zebra moment, I don't really care. Back to the beaver story. Wally was what we named him. He moved on, but he did a number on the pond, so we had it redone. But remember the dozer guy? He came out, he kind of redid the pond for us, and then he left a little bit before the job was done, actually a lot of it. He left. It's all good, water under the bridge. I don't wish anybody ill will, but left 2 massive tree stumps in the pond. But yesterday I decided I was tired of them, so we took the little Coyote, the tractor, and we ripped them out of there. They're gone. Pterodactyl in my ear. Pretty excited about it. We need to go show you that. I also graded the pond significantly, tried to get those humps that he left out, get rid of them. Okay, let's go look at it. I don't want to do too many pterodactyl squirrel moments. Okay, hang on. Yes, it's this quiet out here. So this is the pond that we had built, and this, no, I'm just kidding. This is like a wading pool, okay? This is the big pond. If you're new here, where the tractor sits, there's a pond just over that ridge, and we don't want the cows in it anymore because they're gonna make it messy. So we're gonna dig this, which is like a wading pond. It'll be about 2 feet deep. Right now it's like 30 by 40, and yeah, this will be their new place to wallow. We'll take it down to red clay, or I've got plenty of red clay over there, but we'll get her to hold. Can always put a couple pigs in it too. Look at this. Look at it. There used to be 2 giant tree stumps right here sticking out, and they were just obnoxious. They were massive. I see a snake. Is that a snake? I see a snake. You guys see him? I got eyeballs. Little garter snake. I'm probably gonna leave him. Think what you want. But I bet you he's hunting that frog right there. That's not a frog. Last night, I think I got a little bit of video of it, but a while back I tried to pull the stumps out and go that way. Realized my tractor was not big enough to do that. That what I needed to do was actually pull the stumps this way and then just use my bucket and just shove them out of the pond. So that's what we did. And it worked. It's great. It's fantastic. Worked like a charm. So there's one of them. And it had like a 10-foot tree sticking out of it. And then here's the other one. I don't know. They may not look that big on camera. There's a size 14 boot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably 8 feet with a giant root ball. And the little old 47 horse Coyote just pulled her right out of there. Yeah, check this out. So this was not meant to be a peninsula by any means. That is a giant hole. Probably parked my whole entire truck down there. And listen to this. Look at that. I kind of want to see how far down that goes. Not gonna lie. But despite how this looks, it is way, way lower. I wish the camera didn't flatten that out so much, but this is way lower. Like, we're down in the pond, okay? We're way down in it. Like, this will be the bottom when this thing is full. See, does that help you? We were just standing right there, and you can see how high the side-by-side is. So, it's pretty cool. I'm very, very pleased. And even though we've had a fair amount of rain, this side over here is the deepest. It has to fill before this could ever fill and before that culvert would actually ever be necessary. So we got a long ways to go. But let me know what you guys think. And remember, you don't want a perfect bowl of a pond. If you have a perfect bowl, big fish and little fish don't make more fish. The experts, and I was talking to a hatchery in Inola, Kansas. Inola, Kansas, Inola, Oklahoma. I think it's Kansas. But I was talking to some people there, and they were like, hey man, it sounds like you've got 4 or 5 big bass, and they're absolutely dominating your pond. And while that sounds cool, you know, 4 or 5 pound bass, while that sounds cool, you're not gonna grow any more fish because there's nowhere for the fish to go. It was basically a bowl over here, a peninsula, and a bowl over here. You need highs and lows in your pond. You need a place for the little fish to go and hide. You need structure. You need, you know, catfish like to live on the bottom. Well, got a perfect catfish hole now. I have to bring that dirt up. You can see how I need to move the concrete forward about probably 4 feet. And then bring the level of the dam up above that. So I think it's awesome they wrote my name on it. While we're looking at the culvert though, let me walk up this hill. Hang on. It's a lot, it's so much deeper than it looks. I wish there was a way to show you guys. But like, I kid you not, man. That's way down there. Way down there. That's a lot of dirt too. Not sure I want to lose that yet. Hang on. Also, just to give you an update on the ArrowQuip, pretty sure we're going to leave the chute back there. And here's why. I don't need that chute to load animals in the trailer, okay? When you think about vaccinating them or working them, medicating, if somebody comes out to preg check them, you know, I don't need that thing to get them in the trailer. And if somebody comes out to do that stuff, I'm not putting them in the trailer. It's not a loading chute. Okay, if there's a cow standing in that thing, which I know I could build a ramp coming into it, I could build a ramp coming out of it. But if a cow comes into that thing, it's still like a foot below my trailer. I mean, can they jump up into it? Sure. But that's not a loading chute, okay? You can use it, you can make an alley, you can do it. It works for that purpose. But as mine sits, that's not what I need it for. I need it to be able to work them, shots. You know, I don't know if CJ just eats more than anybody or if he's a little bit wormy, but he'll be the first one we treat. We're waiting on a lug post. He's totally fine, don't worry about it. I actually think it's because he goes over to the neighbor, eats all their food, and then comes back. He's my resident fence tester, but if I don't see him testing the fence, I don't know where he's getting through until I see him. So I think that's why he's got the poopy butt. Moving that chute up there is actually not that big of a deal. My tractor will do like 2,800 pounds with the forks. That thing weighs less than 2,000 pounds, so it moves it just fine with ballast on the back. I have no problem doing it. The panels though, those are the key for me working and loading. But as you can see, ArrowQuip hooked me up with so many panels that it'd be no big deal for me to just take a couple up front and load out an animal. Okay, it's no big deal. So I am actually gonna leave it back there. Heaven forbid it's not in the right spot come the time for inclement weather. It just is what it is. But what I would prefer is to leave it back there. Number one, because it's really pretty and I like looking at it. I just like it. I like looking at it. I like seeing it. I sit out here on my picnic table and I eat dinner every night and I get to stare at that beautiful green hardware out there and it just looks amazing. I like it. So that's where it's gonna stay. I mean, you guys have seen me call the animals, okay? They just ate, but if I gave them a woo, they would come up here right now. Full stampede. We'd get trampled completely. They would shove the side-by-side into the pond. I mean it when I say, if I stood inside the trailer and called them, I think as many as could fit would get in the trailer with me, because that's how grain trained they are. Look at my beautiful pipe. Isn't it pretty? Woo-wee. Gorgeous. So yeah, that's not firmed in there yet. I just wanted to make sure that it fit before the guys left. We're gonna pull that box forward, probably right about here, and then we're gonna start backfilling, drive over it, backfill, drive over it, backfill, fill around it, okay? It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna take a lot of work. I'm gonna need a lot of dirt. Good thing I got plenty of it, and it's all right here, nice where I need it. When you're happy and content and you're patient and you're waiting on God just to tell you what to do, I got nothing but time, brother. Nothing but time. I didn't say today is such a big day for Case. Can you hear the little extra pep in my step? I'm so excited. I'm so proud of him. You got to go watch his most recent video. He doesn't talk about it there because I think, honestly, we think he forgot that this big date in his life was coming up. I think he forgot in yesterday's video, but I bet this is the one day. I'll let you guys know. But I wake him up. Well, his alarm wakes him up at 9 and he tells his alarm to stop. And then his alarm wakes him up at 9:05 and he tells his alarm to stop. But I bet this is the one day this summer I don't have to tell him to get up. All right, you ready? Oh, baby, that's as level as the horizon. I like it. I like it a lot. So that was a lot of finagling. I didn't record a lot. To be honest, it's super sketchy and it's not safe. And I told you I'm never gonna put my life, my animals' lives, my kids' lives in front of safety. But I pulled it forward as far as I could because I really want to bring the level of the dam up. And then I came around to this side, which was pretty sketchy because that's a straight slope into the murky nest. Parked right here and I tipped her that way. I threw a bunch of rocks under it, which they're gonna settle. And then I drove back around and put more rocks under that side and made it level. But the good news is, it's way forward into the dam where it's supposed to be. So we will definitely make it to where it is packed in. We got a nice straight shot now towards the overflow. This is all red clay. It's already rock hard. I just did this like a couple weeks ago. So nice, clean, straight shot right to the overflow, and I will grade that so it leaves the property accordingly. And remember, we're putting in that little baby pond for the cows to wade in. I say baby pond, just a secondary pond, wading pond, whatever. So let me tell you something, man. If you don't own a coyote and you're in the market for a tractor, or you're not pleased with the tractor you bought, this thing has yet to let me down. The only time it's let me down was under that 100 hours when I was still learning the limits of my tractor. And remember, that's the first 100 hours I've ever put on a tractor, ever. I don't think I have any machine that I've personally put 100 hours on, let alone like actual strenuous work, like moving a 3,000 pound concrete box. I'm very, very pleased. And I know a guy that can buy any tractor he wants. And he owns that exact tractor. And then he owns a 70 horse with a cab, just a little bit bigger than that one. So he owns 2 coyotes and he can own any of them he wants. He knows them inside and out. And he said the hydraulics on that coyote are stronger than that coyote could even do. It is overbuilt, okay? I'm just super pleased, man. Anyway, all right, I told you we were gonna go check on Case, and then I got sidetracked, and whew. But now I'm gonna take a little break. Eat some breakfast with my lovely wife, and we'll take Case on a little trip. Please stick around, it's gonna be awesome. He's so excited. Do it. Do it. Give him a hug. Golly. Man. The wind is 60. The wind is ripping. Sat on my lap. You didn't want me to show him, but I'm gonna put a little bit in here if that's okay.
Okay.
Of the doctor's office. They're a lot heavier than the last time you sat on my knee.
When I sat on your knee, I was like 2nd grade.
Anyway, did you smile? Oh man, the braces are gone.
I don't know.
Look how good looking he is, babe. Look at him.
I have such a big forehead in this.
So you have a big forehead? Look at daddy's. And my hair's running away from my face, so it's even bigger.
Yeah, you got like a Wi-Fi up here though. Raise your eyebrows real quick. Sorry, I'm just kidding. I am pretty excited. It feels really weird.
Looks really good, man.
Yeah.
So like a week away or a month away from school. I know you don't want to talk about it, but you're going into your freshman year with no braces.
Yeah.
Pretty slick.
I'm pretty excited.
All right. Well, Ray and I are going to take a little day trip.
Have fun.
You know why?
Yep.
You make sure the animals stay inside the fence.
From in here, yeah. from the air conditioner. Gotcha.
Don't judge the insulation of the back, or do. I don't care. All right. We're heading out. Y'all be good. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird. More to come on this. Stay tuned. God bless. Deuces.
Deuces.